Welcome back to Auto Culture, the channel that dives deep into the world of global defense technology and military power, with a special focus on South Korea and its surrounding region. In today's video, we're going to talk about one of the most powerful and controversial weapons ever developed by North Korea, the Hwasong-15 Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, or ICBM. This missile represents one of the most significant milestones in North Korea's missile program and has drawn attention from every major power in the world. So, let's explore what makes the Hwasong-15 so dangerous, how it works, and why it has become a symbol of North Korea's growing strategic strength. The Hwasong-15 ICBM was first revealed to the world in November 2017, when North Korea conducted a dramatic test launch that shocked the international community. The missile was fired into a steep trajectory, soaring high into space before landing in the Sea of Japan. Based on the data gathered from that test, experts estimated that the Hwasong-15 could potentially reach targets anywhere in the continental United States, including Washington, D.C. and New York City. This was a massive leap forward for North Korea, proving that its missile program had reached true intercontinental capability. The Hwasong-15 is believed to be the most advanced missile North Korea has tested to date. It is larger, more powerful, and more sophisticated than its predecessor, the Hwasong-14. According to experts, the Hwasong-15 stands about 22 meters tall and is around 2.4 meters in diameter, making it one of the biggest missiles in North Korea's arsenal. It uses a two-stage liquid-fueled propulsion system, which gives it the ability to travel thousands of kilometers across the globe. During its test, it reached an altitude of approximately 4,475 kilometers and flew for about 53 minutes before splashing down, a trajectory that, if flattened, would be enough to hit virtually any major city in the United States. What makes the Hwasong-15 so significant is not just its range, but its potential payload. Analysts believe that it can carry a nuclear warhead weighing around 1,000 kilograms or possibly even more. This means the missile could be equipped with a large thermonuclear weapon, capable of devastating destruction. North Korean state media even claimed that the Hwasong-15 could deliver what they called a super-large heavy warhead, anywhere on the U.S. mainland. While these claims are difficult to verify, the message was clear: North Korea wanted the world to know that it now possessed a credible nuclear deterrent. Another key feature of the Hwasong-15 is its mobility. Unlike older North Korean missiles that required fixed launch pads, the Hwasong-15 can be launched from a mobile transporter erector launcher or telephone. This makes it much harder to detect and destroy before launch. The missile is transported on a massive 9-axle vehicle, believed to be modified from a Chinese heavy-duty truck design. This gives North Korea the ability to move the missile around the country, hide it in tunnels or mountain shelters, and deploy it at short notice, a crucial advantage for maintaining a credible second strike capability. When North Korea tested the Hwasong-15, the entire event was carefully orchestrated to send a political message. The launch took place at night, and state television later released dramatic footage showing the missile lighting up the sky. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un personally supervised the test and declared that his country had finally realized the great historic cause of completing the state nuclear force. In other words, North Korea was announcing to the world that it had reached the final stage of becoming a full-fledged nuclear power. But the Hwasong-15 also raised serious questions about global security. Its successful test meant that North Korea had crossed a new threshold, the ability to strike any country on Earth. For the United States and its allies, this marked a major escalation. It changed the entire strategic balance in East Asia. The U.S. military and intelligence agencies immediately began reassessing their missile defense strategies, while South Korea and Japan increased their own alert levels. The United Nations condemned the test, and world leaders urged North Korea to return to negotiations. However, for Pyongyang, the test was a moment of triumph, a declaration that it could no longer be threatened or coerced. The technology behind the Hwasong-15 shows just how far North Korea's engineers have come. In earlier years, the country relied heavily on Soviet-era designs like the Scud and Nodong missiles. But the Hwasong-15 appears to be largely an indigenous design, featuring new engines, improved guidance systems, and a re-entry vehicle designed to withstand the extreme heat and pressure of atmospheric re-entry. Satellite imagery and flight data suggest that North Korea has mastered several key technologies that were once thought to be beyond its reach. This includes multi-stage separation, stable flight control, and the ability to mount a nuclear payload that can survive re-entry at intercontinental speeds. Still, many questions remain about the Hwasong-15's operational readiness. While it has demonstrated impressive technical capability, experts believe North Korea may still face challenges in developing reliable re-entry vehicles that can accurately deliver a nuclear warhead to a distant target. In addition, liquid-fueled missiles like the Hwasong-15 require lengthy fueling times, which can make them vulnerable if detected early. However, it is clear that North Korea is continuing to improve its designs, possibly working on solid-fueled ICBMs that could be launched more quickly and with greater mobility. The Hwasong-15's development also highlights the intense rivalry between North and South Korea. While South Korea focuses on high-tech defense systems like the Hunmu ballistic missiles and the Korean Air and Missile Defense Network, the North has concentrated on building long-range offensive weapons. This arms race has made the Korean peninsula one of the most heavily militarized regions on Earth. Each new North Korean missile test adds tension, pushing both Koreas, and their allies, into a constant state of strategic alert. For the South Korean government and its people, the threat from the Hwasong-15 is not just theoretical. Even though its main targets may be faraway nations like the United States, the existence of such a weapon alters the regional balance of power. It gives North Korea a powerful bargaining chip in diplomatic talks and strengthens its hand in any potential conflict scenario. That's why South Korea continues to work closely with the United States on advanced missile defense systems like THAAD and Aegis, designed to intercept ballistic missiles before they can reach their targets. In the broader context, the Hwasong-15 represents more than just a missile. It symbolizes North Korea's determination to secure its survival through deterrence. Despite heavy international sanctions, isolation, and pressure, North Korea has proven that it can develop complex weapons on its own terms. Every test they conduct sends a message that their regime will not be intimidated and that their nuclear program is here to stay. As of today, the Hwasong-15 remains one of North Korea's key strategic assets, and its very existence continues to shape the geopolitics of East Asia. Whether through negotiations or confrontation, the missile has become a permanent factor in the security calculations of the region. For South Korea, Japan, the United States, and even China, understanding the Hwasong-15 means understanding the mindset of North Korea itself, a nation that uses technology not just for defense, but as a tool of political power. So, that's all for today's deep dive into the Hwasong-15 Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, a weapon that defines North Korea's modern military identity. If you found this video informative, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Autoculture for more videos about defense, technology, and global security. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode, right here, where we uncover the machines that shape our world.